what's up, Wayfinders? We are back with some more weekend grind in here in Minecraft. I'm doing a quick round on the train, because I always try to. And look at that. The weather so clearly matches exactly what we're going through in the real world right now. So, on the weekend grind today, I want to push the mine deeper. I'm fine with the width. It's 6 wide, which means I could do 2 trips here and back before I have to, or I'm sorry, before I drop down another layer. Because you go about 3 wide. Where did I put all my shulker boxes? They're all over here. They're all full. So we're going to get one run before we have to come back. But that's okay. We're starting to get down into the iron layers, which is roughly the start of where I want to be. I want to be lower. And realistically, I need to move that lower as well. Because I want it to be like that. I don't like that I have the thing just squatting on top of it. You know what? What a better time. Let's do it now. So if I take the brass funnel, and do that, and it's still going down. No. There. Exactly 64. All right. So now it should feed a little bit better, which is exactly what we want anyway. I really hope I didn't just destroy a shulker box, but it's entirely possible that I did. Can only ever extract items. Can extract up to a full stack. Yes. The value panel allows for precise control. Items on the filter slot. Right. It pulls items from the inventory. Placed while sneaking, it puts items into the inventory. Using a wrench, it can be flipped. Same rules apply for most orientations. Okay. Ah. So I would need a smart chute. So I am trying to make sure that this works the way I want it to. Okay, so how do I brass sheet, a chute, and an electron tube? All right, that's not hard. Right now, Jonas, I am doing whoopsie. The weekly grind. There's that. Quartz, redstone, dust. What are you thinking about the game thus far, Jonas? Are you enjoying Wilds as much as you enjoy World? That is the important question. I need an iron plate, and I'm gonna need a brass plate. If I go like that and like that, I get my electron tube. And now I need a chute, which is 2 iron sheets and an iron ingot. So if I go like that, boom, boom. I would be open to attempting another partnership if you wish to, Jonas. 4 chutes, okay. I'm currently enjoying the gameplay of Wilds. Nata's a little shit, but I do enjoy how we've moved through the different areas. It's a bit more streamlined, it feels. I'm fairly certain solo hunts at low rank in World felt more in the 20-30 minute range with appropriate equipment. Do you agree with the... I don't even know if you want to call it a criticism. With the statement that it's easier. I don't want it to move one at a time. Smart chutes are vertical chutes with additional control. Specify what to extract or transfer. Strictly in the sense that the hunts are taking around half the time, expect them to. It's definitely easier. But that's so long as you understand your weapon, the wound mechanic, and don't go into hunts with your thumb up your butt. That's one thing that a lot of people have said in response to the criticism that it's too easy, is that we're all experienced because World sold so well. The general population is now kind of sort of veterans. I have had my meal buffs run out during a cutscene only to realize it when a hunt started. That was annoying. Understandable. No. All right. Do I have to use a chute with a smart chute? Do I care that it's easier? No. I'm still having fun. Plus, it means it's more accessible to more of my friends if they wish to join in. I could agree with that. See, the problem is with the brass filter, it was able to go at full 64. So if I hook up another closed inventory,
Hello. The washer's gonna be running a little bit. I need to wash these because I only had this one left.
there we go. 64. That's what I wanted. So I have to actually connect it. All right.
Rinse and spin before I actually wash them. Oh.
There's that. There's that. 64. And just in case, we'll put it on a stack of 64 cobble. And it will deliver closed inventory to closed inventory. Yes! And I'm not saying the brass funnel could have caused problems. I'm just saying I'm happy that we will not ever cause problems with it. So I'm going to put these chutes away. We're going to take the sponges, the contraptions, the rail. I need my thing, and I need a lever. I need a lever, Donnie lever.
Jonas, he bought a Dark Souls manga.
Jonas, there is a Dark Souls manga. Let's start with that.
Apparently you enabled drops for the community.
What does that mean?
If I watch you for 3 minutes playing Minecraft, I can claim a reward.
Okay. Go for it. Claim whatever rewards you want. And I bought the comedy Elden Ring manga, so...
I don't see the stuff. Oh, there it is. Well, we went to the bookstore to buy a book for Robbie that he wanted to get him. I ended up grabbing 5 books. He grabbed 1 book for Robbie, and then he was like, let's go to the adult section. I was like, this is going to be a very bad idea for us. But we were both very good. I didn't buy anything for myself, and he bought 1 manga for himself.
Only because I was interested. I found it fascinating.
And he decided he'll buy the first one, see if he likes it.
Whoopsie. I really need to turn this into an elevator already. This is getting ridiculous. It would also give me practice with the elevator functions. We're not done. All right, so we're going to do this, and then we're going to return. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so here's the part where I make an odd request, because I did not prep before I came down here to stream. Because I am a big goofy McGooferson. What?
I was reading the past messages Jonas sent.
So here's what I'm going to do. I have marked out where the block that I need extracted before we lay down the mining machine. And then I'm going to turn. I'm going to get my wife. And I'm going to say, can you destroy that block of stone? That 5 by 5 by 15 block of stone. And nothing else.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go use the restroom.
Eek! You really need to start going out the other direction. Hello. I'm playing in his place while he goes to the bathroom. I might be a little bit slower than him about this stuff. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, but we went to Barnes & Noble, which, you know, with 2 bookies, you should never do. Unless you want to spend a lot of money. But he wanted to get a book for Robbie, and they did not have the book he wanted. But I got 5 books for us to read to him, and he found another book that he remembered from his childhood, so he got that. And then he let us loose in the more appropriate for us age books, and I behaved myself and didn't grab a shit ton of books that I want. I didn't grab anything. I just was like, I will not until later, because this trip wasn't about me. But he saw that manga and was like, I want to try it. I want to see how good this is. So he said it's because I bought 5 books for Robbie, that he bought 1 for himself. Did not mean to do that. You saw nothing. If you guys hear the washer, which I don't think you will, but if you guys hear the washer, I'm sorry. I needed to do a little bit of washing, and we were kind of busy today, so this is the first chance I've had to do it. I know I'm not as interesting as my husband when playing. I feel like I need to put a torch there because it's just so dark. He might move it here in a second, but it's just so dark right there. I don't feel comfortable that nothing will spawn. Why are you being like that? Oops. You saw nothing. I put two torches down because this corner just seemed too dark and I didn't like it. I didn't trust anything not to spawn there. But I got it all done.
Appreciate it. How long did I leave you waiting?
Not very long. I just finished not too long ago. There's definitely not two spots where I accidentally pulled a block where I wasn't supposed to. Because I went too far. But yeah, I just put those down because it looked too dark in that corner. I was like, nope. Ugh.
I keep forgetting to bring a piece of coal. Oh yeah, we're getting lots of iron in the floor here.
Copper.
Oh, this area is great for copper.
Okay.
Especially for all that stuff, the veridite. The viridite. Ow. Ow.
And stop doing that. Goofball.
Ow.
Stop doing that.
Ah, that's why I had to stop. That's why I can't go any further.
Because the water.
Mm-hmm.
She just meowed at him like she was pissed and then started licking him.
And she always does. Should I block this up?
It's up to you, but you said that if you're going to, you might do it with glass.
Yeah, you're right. But I think I should try to at least level this out. You know? I might do this stuff by hand. So much cobble. And in theory, I could go further as we go deeper because I'll be getting away from the actual ocean. Something worth looking into. I'm actually surprised I caught up. I thought I was going to lose it. Huh? It's not lava, it's magma. This used to be underwater. Maybe that's what I'll work on while I'm here.
You know what we could have gotten while we were at the bookstore?
What?
One of those follow the number dot things for Dottie. See if they could find it. We could find one. Because that could probably help her with numbers. Where it's got like the dots and it makes a picture and you have to follow the numbers.
The one we call Connect the Dots?
Sure. If only I had a brain here.
No, we cannot get the Wizard of Oz for my daughter.
I don't know. They have Princess Bride accounting book for children, okay?
Shoot.
Yeah, have fun with that. Someone only has. Oh, he's gonna hurt himself.
Mm-hmm.
Because he forgot to switch them out and hide those from himself.
Thanks, Jonas.
We're also still assuming it was a prank. We don't know for sure.
Also, I can tell that I can tell on the mic that the washer is coming through loud and clear.
Probably is right now because it's being a little loud.
Ow.
Jonah said, He has firework rockets instead of just rockets, and we thought that might be a prank he pulled. Also, I'm sorry, I need to get them clean, baby.
What?
I'm sorry, I have to get them clean now.
I don't mind. I legitimately don't know if this is gonna, if any of these are gonna take. This one might not take because it's a full stack. Interesting. So, I want to find elevator stuff. Whoops.
First thing I have to do with it is send it through a rinse and spin cycle. So
And glue one of them to your moving structure. Contraption controls can be attached to make floor selection easier. Ensure that the pulley is supplied with rotational power. Right-clicking the pulley assembles the elevator. The stationary contact now turns into an elevator contact. So I need one, two, three, let's call it 3 redstone contacts. Emit a signal while the cabin's on their floor. This can be useful to trigger doors or special effects upon arrival. Interesting. Display links on any of the contacts can show the current floor of the elevator. Okay, that's cool. Yes.
I found this link on Instagram for rings, and it's Disney.
Mm.
They have a Pascal ring.
The effect is purely cosmetic. Oh, well, okay then.
And a Stitch ring.
So, how does one make... First of all, I need to make that, but I also need to make redstone contact. That is stupidly easy, and it makes 2. So, I need 2 sets of those, which means 10 pieces of cobblestone, 2 pieces of redstone, and 2 iron plates.
And of course, Belle's ring has to be gold. 8 gold rings.
Are you really surprised?
No, because of dress.
Because of dress?
Because of dress.
Because of dress. Yo dog, I heard you like dress.
Why couldn't her rose ring be red on the outside instead of gold? But the Stitch ones have some pretty blue ones. And I have the Pascal one. Some pretty frozen rings.
Ow, my
Cute,
brain.
Heart Mickey ones.
Alright, so I need to do 2 things while I'm in here. I need to... Oh, well, you got enough rail. You'll be fine. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bow, doo, bow. Bow, bow. Ticka, bow, 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 doo, bow. Ticka, ticka, bow. Bow, bow. Hi, Snow!
Hi, Snow!
Hello, Snallow! That was scary perfect timing. You whistled my washer steam at the same time my washer went off. Commit any genocides lately?
What's funny is, he whistled it at the same time ours was going off, because that's what he was whistling too, so... Your washer and our washer went off at the same time.
Well, no.
Delayed slightly.
No, I'm reading out what Jonas is saying.
Also, dear.
What?
The horror guy that does stuff.
We're about to die! Elmo likes teeth!
He's been doing really creepy things with, like, coloring book pages. So here's one of the coloring book pages. And then...
Apparently, nobody likes the new one.
But of course nobody's gonna like the new Snow White, because it's not Snow White! The same company sells Lord of the Rings rings!
Lord of the Rings rings?
Lord of the Rings rings. They're so pretty!
Are they so pretty? They're probably the Rings of Power, if we're gonna be honest.
No, they're based, they have, like, different designs. But, like... This is the Knots of Rohan. That one's really pretty. But it's got different designs for...
How are you gonna have a ring called Galadriel and literally not make it one of the Rings of Power?
It's her crown!
I just killed Arkveld. Do I need to kill you too?
He's got Sauron's fire.
Why would you make Sauron's fire and not just make the one ring?
Fellowship, Gimli, Strider, Leaf of Lorien.
The Leaves of Lorien.
The One Ring dual tone. And it's the...
I think Jonas is quickly going to surpass me.
In...
Monster Hunter.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. They have Arwen's little necklace.
Galadriel wears Nimue. That's right. Galadriel wears Nimue, and she hides it because she's an elf and she can. And Gandalf wears Narya, I believe. And no, Jonas, I know what Nimue looks like. I especially know what Nimue looks like from the Jackson films. But they have very specifically not shown. It's not Nimue. It's just a ring called Galadriel with pretty filigree on the side.
No, the design is kind of supposed to be her crown that she wears in the movie.
There you go. Her design is supposed to be her crown that she wears in the movie.
Arwen's is literally the necklace she gives Aragorn.
So, it's basically the Theory 11 of rings. And anybody that knows my feelings on Theory 11 knows exactly why I say that.
Aragorn's crown ring. Arwen's crown ring.
I thought Gandalf had Nenya. Because Nenya's the Ring of Fire, isn't it?
Aragorn's devotion? I don't know what that means. The even
Elrond. Elrond wears the third ring. So you've got Elrond, Galadriel, and Gandalf. They wear the 3 rings of power.
It's pretty. It is.
Right? Do I have that wrong? Am I stupid? Am I a stupido?
Tree of Kings.
Gandalf does wear Narya, not Nenya.
The third ring of power belongs to Legolas' father.
Ah. He says ah like he has any idea what he's talking about.
Gandalf's light. I don't even know what that's supposed to represent on Gandalf. Look at that. It just says Gandalf's light.
Yeah, because that site sucks a fat nut.
Hey, some of these are really pretty. You can shut up. Yeah, there's one that just says My Precious. Harry Potter?
Wait, Harry Potter mentioned? Take my money! You think I'm kidding. But no, children, there really are people like that.
My sister-in-law's kind of one because Harry Potter was the only books that in movies she could watch because a lot of the stories are always predictable when it comes to books and movies, so she didn't like watching
She
stuff.
couldn't predict Harry Potter.
No.
Really.
I mean, I'm sure she predicted Voldemort would lose, but like how it would happen.
Don't forget that the main character gets all of the important actual character development, while the 2 side characters, who are conveniently opposite genders, are going to end up together in the end.
To be fair, Harry and Hermione were originally supposed to be together, but that was too generic for her, in her opinion, so she decided to put Ron with Hermione instead. Hermione. Which is probably why, like, Hermione and Harry were so much, like, that could totally happen, instead of Ron and Hermione.
I would have just liked it if Ron had a character.
So these are supposed to be couple rings. One says you'll stay with me, and the other one says until the very end.
Ah.
Because when he's got the rock and sees his dead parents.
Ah! That movie I didn't see because I stopped caring.
You read the books!
I don't remember that well.
They have ones with their wands designed on there and whose wand it is. Like
King Thranduil.
They don't have Hufflepuff. They can go fuck themselves.
They can go Hufflepuff themselves? I thought you all were supposed to be patient.
We're also murderous.
Says who?
The internet.
Well, the internet is known for telling nothing but the truth.
Baby.
Yahoo.
It's kind of a, if you fuck with our friends or family, we will murder you type situation, and that is very... Yes. I mean, Citrine literally said that's how he sees my personality.
Yeah, don't let Citrine's words go ahead and boost your head.
Because you know it's true.
I think you want it to be true.
No, if you fuck with my friends or family, I will be not a happy camper with you.
You fuck with me all the time.
It's not the same when I fuck with you.
This seems very one-sided. I don't know. Some more quartz. Man, I love hearing the washing machine just so loud.
I need to wash them.
I know, it's just slorsh, swarsh, sploosh, skloosh, squish, sploosh.
I never did.
I never did.
Man, you weren't kidding about the I will take the ring to Mordor moment in this game.
No, I was not. You thought I was just memeing. Well, I was, but also, yeah, no, seriously.
Yeah, no, but seriously.
I need to get rid of all this andesite.
Grandma, stop looking at me like that.
Oh yeah, the Grandma Wyverian. She has some looks that I'm just like, Grandma? Hey, Grandma, no Grandma. Not like that, Grandma. More diorite. Dirt, granite, gravel. Eesh, Pete's. Wait, if he just killed Arkveld, that means he is, in the most literal sense, about to face the final boss of low rank. Also, hey, would we like to give the oil folk, bone folk, or wind folk a vote in this? Why?
Why do they need a vote?
What could possibly happen to their culture? It's not like their lives are built around the changing of the seasons. It's not like we just stepped into this area and exerted our will.
No.
I mean, the thing that gets me is that, in the most legitimate sense, nobody knew until we got there what was going on down in the Dragon Torch. And then we show up and it's like, hey, this bad thing's happening. And they're like, source? And we're just like, trust me, bro. So I'm just like, ah, there's my spare caballo. Calabble. Clobble. Also, hey, we would like to give the oil... Oh, no. I already read that.
You're cute.
I will eat you.
For breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Shit, I didn't mean to put that in there. Gravel. Oh man. Do 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 boo do 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 boo. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Riff!
I am.
That's not an answer!
Did you order the book?
Yes!
Okay. You ordered it.
So now tell me, what are you doing?
I was going to order it if you hadn't ordered it.
Well, I already did, so what the hell are you doing?
I was checking to see if you ordered it.
I never did. Muting me. Oh.
You must have a call.
No, he's story.
Right, it's Sunday.
Yeah,
Jonas doesn't work on Sundays.
you're correct. And as soon as he's done with low rank, I might switch over and play with him. Unless, you know, you want to do some Outer Wilds. Because I'm always down to watch you do Outer Wilds. I like watching you do Outer Wilds. It pleases me to watch you do,
No, my husband's being creepy.
do Outer Wilds. We're just gonna put a happy little tree right there.
I worry that because we got our ears pierced so early that
No
we're-
creepy.
Oh God!
I didn't do anything. Are you on Discord chat?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize.
I figured, look, if I'm gonna be streaming, I might as well, and it's gonna be Minecraft, I might as well put myself out there, you know? I figure I'm young.
I promise the thunder's not gonna get you, little puppy.
I can't hear her that well.
Okay.
Can you hear her that well?
I don't know. I have my computer down at fucking 40 so that I don't blow my ears out.
You usually have it at 60 though, don't you?
Damn it.
All the down.
We gotta do something with this experience, baby. Because, this is a little bit ridiculous.
I got it. I know. I need to go to your place again and reorganize your storage shit again. I understand.
Let's see. If I put this in that hand,
And then throw it.
what if I swap these and go like this? I thought...
Was there anybody who was gonna use a regular fox as their conductor?
Not that I know of.
Okie doke.
That's one thing I could...
I know. It idiot. That's not how you cut down a tree.
I'm literally trying to remember what I was going to do for my conductor. I just know it wasn't a fox. Holy crap, I can't remember what I was going to do for my conductor.
Were you gonna do it cat or was that copper?
I don't think I was going to do a cat.
I know Poker picked the wolf.
Because what I wanted was something that would have had to been leashed in, because of the fact that I asked if that type of animal could be a conductor, or if it had to be an animal that you can sit. I'm just trying to right now remember all the animals in the game.
And axolotl. Well, axolotl would die.
Yeah.
Parrot, cat, wolf, pig, cow, chicken.
It wasn't a wolf because I figured Poker would probably do that.
What?
We're still trying to think of what animal I was going to put in my...
Bard?
No. And I said it wasn't a wolf because I figured Poker would probably choose a wolf. Because, you know, Poker wolf. So we were trying to remember all the animals that are...
Animal. What are you waiting on?
I swore you were the regular fox because you told me I should be the snow fox because of the whole albino thing. That or a...
I think we talked about the fact that,
No
like,
gunny.
regular fox would be cute for me because the whole, like, Vulpix loving thing, but I had already decided on an animal.
Remember.
Well, you've already forgotten, so there you go.
No.
Problem solved.
No.
Solution found. Level up. Give me this.
Best thing ever.
Wait. What are we waiting on then? I see Flint.
I will need,
Oh, now it's just production speed.
need to run to Poker's house again. At least not for wood.
Or was it a regular fox because I wanted the fire because Angel Fire?
Oh my
I'm
wow.
trying to remember! I don't remember all the animals in the freaking game because they keep adding shit.
Oh my god.
My head hurts.
Don't worry, BB. When you're around, my head hurts too.
I was a good girl!
I was gonna say, she was.
Did you hear that, Snow? She was a good girl.
That's what she said.
I mean, the books that I was looking at. Come on, baby.
You're a prevert.
Because I like spicy romance novels?
No, 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 no.
They're called
no,
spicy,
no,
not smutty.
No, no, oh, no, 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 no.
Why are you being like that?
I don't understand what just happened.
I said,
Beautiful music just happened. That's all that you need to know.
I said spicy romance, and he started like bleeping me out like I said something inappropriate.
Everything you say is inappropriate.
It's said like that so that way it's not censored or demonetized.
Why do I have that? Or was that all set aside for personal use?
I don't know. I will come and organize your shit later. Again, was not able to this past week because I was still healing.
Boom.
I don't know if I'll be able to sit in my office chair for that long.
Boing, boing.
And trust me, it'll probably
boing.
take me the entirety of the stream to do your
Hi, Citrine.
I've got a shaky sausage.
I'm sure you do. It's thundering.
Hey, look, it's my boyfriend.
Yes, it's your boyfriend. Citrine, you're being stolen.
Oh no.
He sounds just so resistant to the idea.
Oh
Situation.
my god.
She just laughed.
I mean, that's a logical response.
So what's your type? I have a girlfriend. So what's your type then? My girlfriend. Okay, what's she look like? She looks like my girlfriend. What would you rate me out of 10? I can't do that. You can't do that at all? I can't do that at all. What would you rate your girlfriend? She broke my scale because she's so beautiful.
Interesting. I'm sure that's a skit from something that I don't know.
It's an interview that went on that this guy.
It's one of those street interviews
Yeah,
that
there was this
probably
girl-
TikTok influencer
there
tried
was-
to do.
There was this girl, and she was asking some random guy to basically rate her on a scale from 1 to 10. He's like, "Hey, I got a girlfriend."
And by the way I delivered it is the exact same way he delivers it, and it's fucking beautiful.
He's slightly doubled over because I have the iPad close to the mic, so I can't help it. I apologize.
I thought you were saying he was slightly doubled over, and you're about to say because he has terrible gastrointestinal distress.
Sure,
Like or
I
something.
guess.
They do not need to hear about the projectile poopy.
So you say it out loud.
I'm
Snow, do you care about projectile poopy? I didn't think so. See, Snow doesn't care about projectile poopy.
Projectile baby poopy. But let's specify who's poopy.
Weaponized projectile baby poopy.
I mean, if either of us had been standing in front
You
of
just
him.
hold the leg.
And it would have been like.
Just squeeze him like a juicer.
alright then.
Don't worry about it, Snow. Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
I
Let's just
want.
say he had a very messy poopy today. And it kind of kept happening while I was changing him.
Bonk. Bonk. Yoink.
Like
I need to build a new windmill. I need 2 pieces of redstone.
Yay! I only have to do this process 4 more times.
Do I have any regular stone?
Yes, Scoot has slightly lost his mind.
I
I mean, do you blame him?
mean, you've seen who I'm married to.
I meant because he.
Well, Citrine hasn't seen who I'm married to.
I meant because.
By the way, thank you, Citrine, for making it very easy for me to make my point.
I meant because your son's in the hospital still. But okay.
I'm just waiting to see if Citrine is confused at all.
Citrine walked away and is not listening.
Well, I mean,
Sounds like your wife.
yeah, it sounds exactly like my wife. Sounds like my girlfriend.
Friend, you on your ex-girlfriend.
All right, well, technically, you are my ex-girlfriend.
He's not wrong.
Oh shit!
I no longer have the title of girlfriend. I have wife. But I'm his ex-girlfriend.
BB?
Hey, baby, you're out of lava.
How am I have 25 lava buckets being refilled at any given time.
You're all
I noticed
out.
there was a few of them, emptied the other day. Was confused. I could put a bunny rabbit.
I am just astounded. I am ass-tounded.
Citrine. That is not. Whatever. You know, whatever.
No, please finish that. I want to know what it is not.
He was using it to drum on, and it's not a drum.
Are we sure?
No, it's a folk.
Citrine, no. That's bad, Citrine. That's bad.
I'm an autistic
You know, I'm
musician.
honestly trying to figure out how.
I know
some of
you're
my
an
hair has
autistic
more
musician.
weight.
I live with you. I think the lightning just lit up the house.
Yeah, a little bit.
How do you know? You
I
can't.
really hope I got everything I needed.
Thank you.
Boot, doop, boot. 4 redstone contacts. Alright, now I need an elevator pulley, which is a brass casing, dried kelp block, and an iron sheet.
Yeah, that probably
Yeah.
helped the dog just freak the fuck out. Hey, our house is being shook by thunder. Woohoo!
So what you're telling me is that you are shooketh?
Yep.
This is insane, Snow. This is actually driving me up a freaking wall.
Which part?
I'm not making enough lava to run my shit.
I need to go. grab my-
Do I have any casings? I have 12. I need to sit down and make more
Well,
casings.
you had a purchase at your store.
What? Bushmoy!
My ears.
This is a most exciting moment. Shit. I fucked up.
Good job.
I need wood. BB, quick, give me wood.
I have plenty of wood here.
Online? While you're streaming, really?
I just wanted to see what she would say.
Because I know you, and I know how you want me to react.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
You don't know shit.
That's called living with a spouse. You understand. Your spouse.
Alright, so now I put casing, kelp, iron? Or is it casing, kelp, iron? There it is!
Need
And like that, I have joined them, BB. I have become one with the masses.
Oh,
We should ask them
Alright.
tomorrow, while we're with Robbie, how much they're expecting him to be able to eat by himself before he leaves.
Before they release him?
Yeah.
You could phrase it like that, because I know that's how you feel.
Because he can't come home until he's eaten the right amount for 48 hours without IV nutrients helping.
Alright, I have
And he's
to...
been doing good the last 2 days eating. To the point where yesterday he ate so well that they downed his IV a little bit.
well, that's good.
It's good, but at the same time I'm sitting here thinking, yeah, but if you stop giving him all those nutrients, doesn't that mean
He'll be hungrier.
he'll be hungrier and will actually eat? Wait! Screech sound effects!
Firework rockets. They're all firework
No,
rockets.
no, look, they're all flight duration. That they are correct. This one is wrong because
Ah, because it's the creeper one, right.
so I'm gonna take
Jonas,
2 stacks.
You pull a prank with the creeper things.
Yeah, he never answered.
Yeah, he just said and I don't know if he could hear me over the washing machine.
So I'm just gonna toss this in a random thing because all of my shit's on.
And the last thing he said in the stream was muting you, and I don't know if he ever came back.
He's probably doing the final countdown. I can take a pair of scissors and lance that for you if you want.
Or we could go see a dermatologist and see if they can remove it for me.
You could.
It's a mole, by the way.
Yay.
Also, did I hear someone else in here? Oh no, it's just me and Snow.
Hey, should be you're hearing
No, you're
Citrine's
hearing things.
phone. Because it talks to him.
Wait! The phone! It speaks to me. Tell me your secrets, phone.
Yeah, sorry if our phones ever decide to replace a word and it makes no absolute sense with what we're saying. Speak text hates people.
Why?
You can hear snow better.
I can hear snow.
I'll beat you up.
Can you not?
I can hear a little bit, but it's still kind of quiet because the washing machine's right behind me.
That sounds like
There are knives right over there next to my washing machine. Don't make me go get them. Throwing knives at that.
She's gonna hit you. Or stab you. Take your pick. Angel's going to hit or stab Goot. One of the two.
Yeah, Citrine does not want you to do that.
That's not
I
what
didn't
he
hear
said.
that at all. No, so Citrine must
That's
have
exactly
not
that. What Citrine
That's
said
not
he
what
did.
Pictures of no
Citrine
no-
said. Citrine specifically said, I don't want to get involved with a lover squirrel. These things
We're not
happen.
lovers.
Wow.
I think you stop being lovers when you're married.
Wow.
Citrine said, take it from another man, you'll never win.
Oh, I know I'm never gonna win. It sounds like the hand car's not going too far. Heck me, where are we at? Oh, we're booking it. Snowflake, she can really move. Snowflake, she's got an attitude.
I don't know if I've ever
Snowflake.
that before. I haven't had a
She is the palest thing alive.
Oh, is that what you say under your breath?
What does who say under their breath?
He said, yes, you do have an attitude, honey. I just don't tell you it out loud.
Get me in trouble. To prove my point.
Oh, I love the honesty.
But don't all women have attitude?
Yeah, but sometimes it's actually cute. Sometimes it's you.
Do what, honey?
I said the honesty is the best policy.
Holy spit! I'm 16! Ah!
Ah, that's the only time it's
I'm
safe to
so proud of you, sweetheart.
This making money is so easy. Also, all of the lessons I've learned from Sam's Club came through in the end.
What?
Oh! Okay, so here's a lesson from Sam's Club 101, alright? Sam Walden, the fucking thief.
I don't know who that is.
Huh?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you do know who that is.
Sam Walden?
Sam Walden is the guy.
He runs your life.
He's the guy who made Walmart.
Okay.
And Sam's Club. His idea was that he will sell products at bulk, and by doing so, technically it's savings for the consumer. However, what happens when you buy at bulk, and this is mostly for Sam's Club, you don't get to buy a bottle of water. No. You have to buy a case of water. It is 8 diamonds for a stack of andesite. You do not get to pay me 1 diamond if all you need is 8 andesite. No, you have to buy a stack at 8 diamonds. So technically you're paying the same price, but I am forcing you to pay more money.
Ah.
And that is the Walmart business model.
Unless the person's like, you know what? That just means I only have to give him this much.
The only way to take a discount would be to buy a block, which is more expensive, but the unit price is lower than that. I did the
I
math.
thought that's just grocery stores in general.
Well, yeah, but Walmart's the one that made that popular.
I just didn't have that many diamonds on me at the time when I went shopping.
Well, when I go shopping at Walmart, I often forget my diamonds.
Oopsies, I didn't mean to do that.
Well, since Snow is online, I get to bother her with something. Isn't that right, Snow?
Which thing?
Let's see. Divine. Davila. Nightmare.
It's to judge me on the fact of my horse names.
I think he's actually looking to see if you got his horse yet.
Soul Eater. I wonder if that's supposed to be the anime.
Lady.
Dark Lady. Darkness. Silent Night. Ah!
You did walk into Divine's pen, so that's kind of your own fault.
Well, she's got these pens laid out so weird. Okay?
I sorted them out so I don't get the babies mixed up from their parents.
Yeah, but you have to enter Divine's pen in order
I ran
to...
out of space and didn't want to make another pen. That's just the walkway.
It's just funny to me. It's like different levels of pen.
Divine is actually the best horse right now. She just doesn't have the health.
She doesn't have the health?
She only has, I think, 26 of 30.
At this point, Snow, I'm going to say give me the second horse.
The second best?
No, the second horse. You're going to make the best horses. I know this for a fact because you're Snowflake.
Yes, I am bound.
But with all the work you've put in, let's let the first perfect horse be your horse.
I was already going to do that because I wanted to breed with it.
Hold on, back up. Please rephrase.
What? That I wanted to breed with it?
You wanted to breed it. Not that you wanted to breed with it.
Oh well.
Snow, you said you wanted to breed with the horse?
Yeah, I wanted to breed the horse to my other horses.
No. You didn't say you wanted to breed the horse. You said you wanted to breed with the horse.
Yeah,
You put the no, sweetheart. You put the word "with" in it.
okay,
If you,
I get that, but most horse people don't think immediately that you're having sex with your horse.
We're not horse people.
Okay, fine. I want to use
I am
it
not
to
an equestrian.
breed
So.
with my other
We
horses.
are not Equestria girls.
Let's see. Okay, what do I have? I have
Problems.
lots of problems. Yes, but that's besides the point. I'm trying to breed for color too back here. Let's see.
You know, if our PC could handle it,
A filly, a colt.
I would absolutely get that nether mod.
Oh God, my computer
What?
can barely handle that mod. Filly.
I love how Mumbo makes it look so easy, and then you're just like, Mumbo, what kind of beast are you playing on?
Well, seeing as he is a streamer, specifically for Minecraft.
I'm a streamer.
No, a popular streamer.
Ah!
Specifically for Minecraft. He has to have a beast to stream on. Or to make videos on. Because if he doesn't, then he's not going to be making a lot of money.
Do you hear what she does to me? Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman
Darkseid, why do you have to
been
have the best
doing to
health
me?
and hideous stats?
Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman, Lord,
So, Snow,
been doing to me?
a little while back we've been playing with the radio because we drive to and from the hospital every day.
Yeah.
And what we used to do was we each get to choose a song or just random songs playing on YouTube. And I played Monsters by James Blunt.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, that is horrible. I never want to hear that song again. That man is so whiny. Because that's James Blunt's voice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, how have you never heard his song Beautiful?
I didn't recognize it by the name Beautiful.
And
so...
he's like, I don't know, but I never want to hear that song either if that's what his monster song sounds like. And then the other day, I'm sitting in the living room waiting for him to get ready to leave, and he starts singing James Blunt's Beautiful. I was like, how the fuck do you not know who sings that song?
I did not. I just didn't know.
All right then.
But you know what? In retrospect, that song's whiny too.
Yeah, but surprisingly far less whiny than Monsters is.
It is less whiny than Monsters. I will give it that.
But I will say I like both the songs personally.
I will say that I don't, personally.
And you have the right to think that.
And then there's that one song from the guy of yours that's absolutely creepy stalker song.
Oh my god.
It's a creepy stalker
Is
song.
that Ed Sheeran's?
It's not Ed Sheeran's.
Which one?
It's the
Oh!
yeah.
Invisible by Clay Aiken.
That is a creepy stalker song.
All right then.
Do you agree, Snow?
I don't know.
It's
the If I Was Invisible. That song, the creepy stalker song.
Citrine,
It's
you need to come
an
put your
older
input in
song.
because I've heard the song, but I don't have an opinion on the song.
I would say it's an older song because Clay Aiken was
I
one of
Were
the competition
Invisible.
people in the second. It's called Invisible. It's by Clay Aiken.
Okay, sorry. It's called Invisible. It's by Clay Aiken. If I said that name right.
Oh, he aching all right.
Yeah, he was on American Idol.
Goot says he's creepy stalker.
No, I said the song is a
Okay,
creepy
sorry,
stalker song.
The song is creepy stalker song.
Yeah, I get that vibe. Yeah.
Citrine agrees with you.
Ha!
I never said it wasn't. Why are you first of all hawing at me? Because I've never argued with you.
If I was
Second of all,
invisible.
why are you sitting there hawing at me when you've literally said you actually like the song? It's just
Oh, I like the song. It's just the lyrics are creepy. If I could just
again,
watch you
that was
in
literally
your
the
room.
first song that came out by him after he came in second place on American Idol.
Why is it always the second place people do better
I
than?
thought Kelly Clarkson was
Because the
first.
second people usually have more talent than the first.
Ha!
Also, actually, I think the reason why Clay Aiken got so popular compared to the first place one was because the first place one, and no offense to the man, great singer. I would have listened to any album that came out. I know the song.
No,
Bradley?
no.
Bradley?
Why are you swimming in lava?
He accidentally emptied his lava bucket onto the ground next to him
Huh.
instead of hitting the chest.
Oh, woo-hoo-hoo!
But the winner,
Wow.
the winner of American Idol that year was a big black man. And I mean big,
What's wrong with him being a big black man?
again, I had no problem with it, but people, unfortunately,
people?
are going to go after the skinny white boy over the big black man
Uh?
when it comes to music, because that's, the world we live in.
Yeah.
Also, again, I'm pretty sure Kelly Clarkson won her year.
She did.
I thought the joke was that the second place is always what was Hinder?
I don't know.
Chris Daughtry came
know
in
Hinder was
third,
on.
I think.
Hell, freaking One Direction came in third.
Hold on, Citrine's double checking my thought process.
Yeah, Kelly Clarkson came in first, and her boyfriend came in second. Her boyfriend of the time.
God, is American Idol still a thing?
Yes, I think so.
Yes, I'm pretty sure Kelly Clarkson might actually be a judge, or somebody's a judge. No, it might be Carrie Underwood. Carrie Underwood might be a judge.
It's just I never hear about it anymore.
That's because that one chair song is a thing now,
Chair song?
where they spin around the popular
Voice.
artists like Blake Shelton and them spin in the chair whenever they. The Voice, is that what it's called?
Yes, it's The Voice. Oh, Chris Daughtry came in fourth.
Wow.
again, One Direction came in third on Britain's. Was that X Factor or was that Britain's Got Talent? I think it's X Factor.
You told me it was X
Yeah, I
Factor.
think it was X Factor. But like, they came in third too.
If I
So
was invisible, if I could just watch you in your room.
Hey, you like the song?
I like the song. It's just
You got it stuck in your own head. Don't look at me.
no. I was saying I'd make you mine.
Oh, okay.
Mama always said creepy is as creepy does.
Oh, Forrest.
I don't like that movie.
I don't watch it, but. Or at least I haven't watched it in a
Severe
long
thunderstorm
time.
warning.
Yep.
Yeah, the winner of the season for Stalker got voted off of was Taylor Hicks.
Taylor Hicks. I don't know if I know who that is. Granted, I don't know who most singers are, because I am terrible at names.
He essentially only had one big hit.
You know who I am?
Yes, but that's because I hear your name quite often, and also because you're my
Also,
friend.
And also because you're not a famous singer.
I didn't expect that to hurt as much as it did.
I just said famous. I didn't say you were a singer or a good singer. I
No,
said
no,
famous.
no. You're fine. It's just
I think you're an amazing singer. I think you can do Billy
missing-
Joel songs really well.
you're all missing the point. The point is not that it bothers me in any intrinsic way, because it doesn't, because I know I'm not famous. It's just that I wasn't expecting it to hurt
Taylor Hicks.
as much as it did, or at all, but it kind of did.
Citrine, I have no idea what you just said.
Said the other successful singers from that season were Catherine McPhee and Elliot Yaman and Kelly.
Do you want to repeat this to them? Because I'm not going to remember names, because I am terrible at names, as I just said. Okay, well, thanks for telling me. Still not going to remember. I am terrible at names. I am not.
I think Snowflake's losing her mind, too.
Just a bit.
Did you hear that laugh?
So my mom and my husband made fun of me at the same time the other day.
Why?
Probably because she deserved it.
Because I was like, my brain isn't running at full capacity right now. And they both were like, when has it ever?
Oh, that's right. That one time me and your mother agreed on something.
And I was like, that's just me.
Look, you can't set them up for us to knock them down and not expect us to go for it.
I can. Because I thought you left me.
Burn.
Is that a burn, though?
I don't know. Hi, Enderman. Please don't steal my dirt. I will kill you.
I kill you!
Who's trying to steal your dirt?
An Enderman?
An Enderman?
Yeah.
A frienderman.
Uh-huh. He will die if he steals my dirt from my wood machine.
I kill you!
I only have to make...
But he just wants
Oh
to
wait, hold on. I love a good biblically accurate boss. So yes, he just finished low rank. I'm beginning to think I wasted that voucher because none of the rewards had Zoshia's name. No, you do not get Zoshia rewards. I do not know
as
why.
of yet.
I don't know what the point is if you're not going to get Zoshia weapons or Zoshia armor, because I would love to see what they both
Again.
look like.
You could end up having them later. You just don't have
Ah!
them
Oh!
yet.
Ha 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 ha! You see?
You gonna pick him to death instead of using your sword?
You thought! Bitch, you thought! I would make you mine tonight.
You got that song stuck in your head yourself. Thank you very much, by the way.
I know it's coming in the update, but I thought that was high rank. Didn't realize low rank
I
didn't
like-
have. Ow! You shit stains!
Why are you listening?
I don't care what your friendship is with Blue. I'm gonna kill the lot of you.
See, I can find what the heck Chris Daughtry is saying that made him go home.
Oh, okay. You have fun with that.
It's not hard.
I I'm just saying you have fun.
You know, that really should have been my first clue about insert name of ex-girlfriend here.
You love that
No,
video,
baby.
Vari.
Continue this statement about ex-girlfriends.
Okay, hold on. Let me set up my 8 pillows.
That's 4.
Huh.
Why do you need so many freaking pillows?
To support. Oh my goodness, that feels amazing.
What?
Anyways,
The-
please continue to talk about your exes.
Okay, so I used to date this girl, right? Her name shall remain unmentioned, but let's call her L.
Oh.
So, so I used to date this girl L, right?
Uh-huh.
And what really should have been a clue to me that she wasn't the one, right? It's just she's that kind of girl that you look back and like, oh wow, she just no, this ain't it, Chief.
Uh-huh.
Should have been that she absolutely loves the song "Lips of an Angel" by Hinder.
Baby.
I love that song.
I like that song.
It's all about cheating.
And? It doesn't mean it's
She
a
cheated
bad
on
song.
him.
She cheated on me.
She cheated on him
Oh.
with her boss
Cheated.
while he was in the parking lot waiting for her to get off work.
I was in the parking lot waiting to pick her up and take her home, and she was fucking her boss in the office of the McDonald's they worked at.
Ew and rude.
I would say ew, but again, I don't know how old the boss was. The cheating was wrong. That's definitely ew. But
I'm
like,
just thinking of
how old
how
was the boss?
clean most McDonald's manager offices are. They're not.
Oh, the manager wasn't very clean.
oh, I wouldn't know how clean an office of a manager is because I've never seen inside of a McDonald's office.
I have.
She got some kind of STD from him.
Are you sure? Or are you just saying that?
She told me.
That doesn't express.
I would have went.
But obviously I confronted her with, L, I was a horny high schooler. Why the hell, if you needed to get your shit rocked that bad, why didn't you come to me? She said, oh, I didn't think you'd be able to handle me. And I'm just like, lady, you have no idea the strength of my libido. You made a bad call.
That's funny. The
Some
funny thing
people
is,
are
like,
dumb.
the relationships you've had and the relationships I have. just-
Yeah, I freaking struck out constantly.
I had a boy who was my friend and I had a crush on, but he refused to date me. You wanna know why he refused to date me?
Why?
Because he knew I was a virgin and didn't want to feel like he was gonna pressure me into having sex, even though like he knew he would want to have sex with me. And I thought he was amazing for that.
I don't.
Why?
I think that was a line.
No, he never. Me and him never dated. He had a crush on me. I had a crush on him.
I think he was waiting for you to basically say, no, it's okay.
No, we stayed friends, bro. Like we never went.
You can stay friends. But I think there's a
That
part.
wasn't until we didn't even see each other anymore. Like we
I am
talked on
telling
the
you-
phone. Yeah, you are just wanting to find a reason why that I should hate him.
That too, but
The jealous husband is coming out.
I'm allowed to be a jealous husband.
Baby!
Baby.
If I had wanted to be with him, I would have been with him.
How do I know you don't want to be with him?
She's with you.
I haven't talked to that boy in years.
I haven't talked to Ellen.
He didn't cheat on me! We were friends! He never even tried to make a move on me.
Wasn't that your big problem with one of your other boyfriends? Is that he just didn't try to make.
No, it was because we had dated before. We went on a date, and because apparently my resting bitch face made him worried or think that I was mad. He didn't even try to hold my hand or kiss me while we were at the movies. It's like, dude, we fucking dated for 2 weeks, broke up because you called me a clingy bitch, and then you wanted to try to date me again. I was nice enough to be like, okay, let's try this. And then you didn't even try to like kiss me or hold my hand or anything during this movie we went and
Okay,
saw. Like,
I need Angel. I need woman talk for a moment.
Uh oh.
okay.
Here we go.
What the hell is with men and thinking just because you want to spend time with them makes you clingy? I got accused of the same thing once.
Snow, what's
Not
worse
by
is...
you. Not by you. You're fine.
What's worse is, so he was supposed to drive me to my friend's birthday party and hang out with me and my friends that day. And I messaged him like 2 hours before the party, like, hey, are you still coming to pick me up? And he's like, no, I got a new car and I want to show it off to my friends. And I was like, okay, I just wanted to make sure because mom wanted to know if she has to drop me off at the party or not. I wait up that night on AOL, because, you know, that was a thing back then, and waited for him to get home just to make sure he got home safely. And then he started an argument with me, and that led to me being a clingy bitch, apparently. I'm like, bitch, I could have been like, no, you promised me you'd go to my friend's birthday party, but I didn't.
Again, I don't get is with some men going, just because you want to spend time with me or check and make sure I'm not dead, I'm now clingy. Like, what the hell?
It's for the same reason, like, okay,
Or just
so we
would
have
like to say, hi, how are you doing once a day?
we have nerdy boyfriends now or husbands.
Wait, hold on.
That
Don't you dare bring me
that
into this.
appreciate that clinginess. Like, hey, we want you
Don't
to
you
check
dare
us.
bring me into this.
But, like, there are girls out there that won't go after nerdy guys, and then they're like, why are all my boyfriends so horrible? It's similar to that, I think.
I was gonna say, I know sometimes I can be a little much for poor Citrine, because I'm like, hey, when you go to conventions, bless you, by the way, can you call me at least once a day so I can know how your day went? And sometimes he's like, okay, I'm sorry I didn't call you every day. Like, I know I promised I would. And I'm like, it's not a big deal because you at least text me to let me know you're still alive.
I mean, my husband calls me every day after work. When I went to a con without him, I called him at least once a day while at the convention, or texted him pictures of myself to make sure, so he knew I was okay and safe and stuff.
She still had clothes on in her picture, so I never responded to those.
I also was sharing a room with 2 other girls and didn't really need to take my clothes off in front of them.
That was a joke, sweetheart. I'm not actually that much of a perv.
Why do I
But,
have
like,
this big tall?
We're now with men who, like, appreciate and understand
Again,
it versus the guys.
don't bring me into this.
No! Yeah, I will bring you into this because
You're
you
getting a
appreciate
compliment.
like
I don't know why you don't want the compliment.
I don't, right? Literally, if we were not living together and I messaged you, like, waiting for you to get home from work and then you told me you were home from work, or I waited till you told me you got off and waited 30 minutes and said, hey, you home from work, and you said yes or no, would you think I'm a clingy bitch because I waited for you to get home safely from work?
I'm a very poor indicator of that. While not, it was poorly written in my opinion, I do appreciate him in hunter clothes in the post-credits as part of his character arc.
Baby, too damn clingy. I'm literally waiting for him to be like, you're not clingy enough in my opinion.
Look, again, I can't say this enough. Also, Arkfeld had a kid. Guess we'll be killing that soon. Jonas, I legitimately think that is the excuse to allow the hunter to hunt high-rank Arkfeld. I think that's all it is. You don't need to look that deep into it.
Notice he keeps using Jonas's chat stuff to avoid the statements.
Look, I am a terrible marker of what is clingy and what isn't, okay? There ain't much you can do that I would suddenly call clingy.
But that's the thing.
Let's be 100%.
We appreciate guys who are not going to sit there and go, you're too clingy just because we want to talk to you or hang around you or make sure you're okay.
Or while we're sitting on the same couch, lean against you.
Yeah.
Again, cannot stress this enough. The bar of failure for me and clinginess is so low, Satan can serve drinks off of it.
I think you're still missing the point slightly, dear.
He is.
Your appreciation is noted and appreciated.
Oh my gosh, the sun sets way too freaking quickly.
I've stopped noticing night now that we don't have to coordinate.
Right.
Well, to be fair, sometimes we still have to coordinate because some of us will be like, the people who are usually sleeping will be like, hey guys, I can't currently sleep because I'm not near a bed. Can someone else do it?
Right.
Which is usually like me or Snow or...
Usually it's you, me, or Poker that are the usual sleepers.
Hey, baby.
Dude is pretty good at it too.
Baby.
Uh-uh.
I know my food is good, but you shouldn't eat your hair while you're eating.
Ooh, I hate when that happens.
I'll shoot my cat.
No, you won't. First of all, he's not even your cat, he's mine.
You think I wouldn't? Try me.
It's a Nerf dart. The most you're gonna do is piss him off.
For those of you that don't remember being children, because, you know, you're not young enough, we were fucked up as kids.
I can officially say I don't think I've ever shot any of my animals with Nerf guns or any of that stuff.
The Nerf guns is what reminded me of it, but back in the day, God, I hope nobody shot animals with this, but we didn't just have Nerf darts.
BB guns?
We would, huh?
BB guns?
Oh, no. What you did was you had a Nerf gun, right?
Uh-huh.
And you would take a dart. And you know how they have the soft, gentle rubber tips at the end so that you're not, like, killing people?
Uh-huh.
Or hurting people. I think she knows what you're talking about here.
You know what I'm talking about, Snow? What we used to do is we used to take push pins and shove it up through the inside of the dart so the pointy end was coming out of the rubber tip.
No.
I never did that.
Yep.
I never did that.
I never
We
did
used to
either.
do that.
I also probably never did that because when I was in elementary school, like early elementary school, maybe second grade, a girl who was in my class wasn't in my class for a few days, and the teacher explained to us that while she was at church, some little boy had like a bow and arrow toy with like a suction cup end, and it ended up in her eye, and she lost sight in the eye. So
Ooh.
We also used to take our mechanical pencils and create tiny little shooting machines out of them.
This is where I'm glad I could never use a mechanical pencil because I couldn't see the damn shit. I had to use special charcoal art pencils.
I'm astounded at the shit we did.
I didn't start seeing people do weird shit until I was in middle school.
Shit, in camp we used to play Knuckles. Woo!
That
I
sounds
don't even
painful.
want to know what that is.
It's where you
Anybody
You take your
need a
hand and you
crap
put it down-
ton of cherry.
you put it down like this on a table, and then somebody goes like this, and you fling a quarter as hard as you can and into their knuckles, and you see how far you can go before you quit.
Uh-huh. What was that, Snow?
I said, does anybody need a crap ton of cherry saplings?
I mean, I might.
She does. Oh, but I'm gonna let you know right now, homegrown cherry saplings, they don't put the flower litter on the floor.
They do not.
There has to be natural cherry saplings.
But do they at least...
Do they still have the particle effects?
They have the particle effects.
They have particle effects, they just don't have the covering on the floor. So why even have the particle effects at that point?
They might actually one day do it?
No.
In the newest update, I believe they do. Because of the leaf litter update.
But you know what? In our update, they don't.
You're right, in ours they do not.
See, Snow's over here trying to make people happy, you know, keep them smiling and shit, and I'm just like, no.
Crush the dreams. Crush them.
There's no smiling in baseball!
Ooh, I need to turn tree farm on. Overgrown trees. Die. So, Angel, whenever
Also,
you
yes, I
decide
would like
start
you to get to
going-
work on your tree farm.
She can just use mine if she would like.
She's supposed to build a tree farm so I can go to her base and rig up something that will... What?
What?
My wife is doing that thing. I'm supposed to rig up a machine for her so that... Stop it!
I didn't do anything.
I'm supposed to rig up a machine for her that will, See, now my brain has been poisoned by you.
I didn't do anything, Snow.
Okay.
She was sitting there being beautiful, and I just... My brain.
Oh my.
I want to rig up a machine that will take my andesite alloy
Uh-huh.
and combine it with her tree farm. And then what that'll do is we can make andesite casings.
Ah, that's what you're wanting to do.
And I will also be selling those with half of the kickback going to her.
Which won't be spent on anything because,
Yeah, well,
What?
you'll have to buy stuff like food, rockets.
Why am I
Yes,
all of a
I
sudden
totally get all that
chunking
myself.
FPS? What is
I
happening to
couldn't
my
make my
frames?
own cow farms and cook their meat.
Do crops grow in the nether?
I do not know.
Because if crops grow in the nether, you could literally make a golden carrot farm.
Oh, shit. Dang.
Just putting that out there.
I could not tell you if they do.
Woo! Look at that. Look at all that. Look at all that.
You were clicking just like
What?
my brain.
What?
You are literally like clicking so fast, you're just clicking in the same spot over and over again.
Do 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 do. Boo do 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 boo do boo do 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 boo do 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 boo do 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 boo do boo do boo do boo do boo do 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 do.
I'm not gonna question.
Name that video game.
I was not paying attention to you, to be honest.
Somebody. Anybody.
I was trying to figure out why my wood.
Thank you,
farm-
Jonas. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 dum, dum.
Okay, so it was not my tree farm. It is literally just my FPS is having a cow. Got it.
But it's a tree farm, not a cow farm.
Snow, he's looking at me with this weird smile.
Uh-oh. Run for the hills.
It's
Ah!
it's cause he wanted me to laugh at his joke.
Well, I never.
I never did.
I never did. People are gonna be disgusted that we know that.
But we don't know it because we watched his shit. We know it because we watched fucking EFAP.
Fair enough. Fair enough. People will forgive us for that.
Are you sure?
Snow, will you forgive us for
I
that?
have no idea even what you're referencing.
A big fat guy who used to be on YouTube that was really popular and lied about having cancer. I will insult him for his size because he sits there and tried to sell that he was going to try to lose weight and then purposely never did and took the money from that because fuck him. And he fucking lied about having cancer for 2 years straight, and every time someone tried to tell him to prove it, he's like, I won't do that. No, I don't need to show you my medical records. Then finally fucking admitted about not having cancer.
I have rarely seen you get so fired up.
Because, like, it's one thing.
It was one
Like,
thing.
It's one thing for that to be, like, his big thing. But that man has lied so much throughout his entire fucking career that anyone believing he had cancer already surprises me.
Oh, it was my computer dying that was killing my FPS. Okay.
But then on top of that, not only lies about cancer while his friends, who's like one of their wives has cancer, I think one of their mothers or somebody has cancer, in the chat are trying to be like, do you have cancer? Prove it. And he's like, no, I won't show you my medical records. Well, one of them is straight up showing their wife's medical records that says that she has cancer. Like, dude, just fucking admit you're lying.
Some people are disgusting.
My wife, I forced her to watch 2 EFAPs, totaling about 10 hours worth of content
About one person.
about this guy. And
And the first video, that's like about 5 hours, is literally about all the disgusting shit he did before he lied
yeah,
about cancer.
the first 5 hours, it never touches on the cancer. It's just, hey, here's all the reasons nobody should have believed that he had cancer. And
I've never watched any of these videos.
Well, I love watching EFAP. A, because they're very long, which means that I can put them on at work and listen to them for a good long time.
Makes sense.
But also because the guy that runs EFAP, if they're not directly reacting to a video talking about media, he does the work to make these compilations. So it's well made.
Mm-hmm.
Well made content.
I didn't mind watching the EFAP, it wasn't a problem. It was the fact that, like, I just watched this guy go through, like, every fucking thing you can possibly fucking lie about. And then on top of that, cancer. And the reason he got most called out for it was because he said not a lot of people or survive cancer.
People don't generally
Get better from
Yeah.
cancer.
If he hadn't said that line and that line alone,
People don't generally get better from cancer.
he might still have an internet career. He might not have been called out.
But aren't there plenty of... I know there are some people who don't recover from cancer, but aren't there people that do? That go
And
on
that's the
remission?
punchline.
Oh,
Bradley.
okay.
John?
He found the catnip on the floor.
Oh, shit.
To be fair, it's still closed, but he knows what it is and he's trying to get it open.
To be honest,
John
that
has
is
found the
probably
plastic.
cute as hell.
John has found the plastic container of catnip.
He's like, give me some now. I need it.
He was literally trying to like bite at it and use his claws at it, trying to get it open.
See, here's the thing that I'm sure some cat owners don't think about. If you buy a thing of catnip, what you do is you shake it up a lot. And then you take off the lid,
And just shove it in their faces so they can sniff all that dust.
and now he's high as a fucking kite.
And rolling around like crazy.
And I didn't have to pour any catnip anywhere. I didn't have to take any out. I didn't even have to touch it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All I did was shake it all to hell.
He's in a bathing mood, apparently.
He's always in a bathing mood. When he gets high, he has to clean himself.
He's a very cleanly fella when he's high.
He rolls all over the place. He'll bathe himself. But you gotta be careful, because if he tries to play with you, he will attack.
Yeah, he is. He.
Oh, kitty cat.
Hana gets really chill, but she also just straight eats it.
The conversation I pretended to her and not small little miss had too many children. So when we lived at the townhouse before we had John, we gave both of our cats, Little Miss and Hana, some catnip. And Hana was still pretty young, and she was still mellow, but she was kind of slightly playful, where she would like follow Missy around, where Missy kind of just didn't care. And Hana started sniffing her. Like, Hana started sniffing Little Miss, and I was like, I made up an entire conversation between her and Little Miss, and it's like, you smell like blueberries. What are blueberries? I don't know, but you smell like them.
I thought it was raspberries.
It might have been raspberries. It was some sort of, like, berry. Like, that was the entire conversation between our two cats during that little moment.
Nice.
Come here, Hana.
I don't know why I just randomly started, like, pretending they were having a conversation, but I did.
Because much like our cats, you are weird.
And
Bubby got a whiff, and that means you get a whiff.
She's like, now put some on the thing so I can...
so I can eat it.
She eats this. I'm just amazed that she eats it.
John, if you put some on the floor, will rub his face all over it.
John does what normal cats do. All right, Hana. I will put some on the couch for you to eat, but in return, John gets another hit. Also because it's funny.
Stop saying a hit like it's a drug. I mean, it kind of is a drug for cats, but Jesus.
I swear that'd be one of the main reasons Citrino would want a kitty cat so he could mess with it.
Oh, loud thunder.
Yep, John's gone. John is in space.
Do it.
John is officially in space.
Because of the thunder or because of the high?
Yes.
Because of the
Because the
he
high.
almost stood up on 2 feet.
Brad shoved the catnip thing in his face again right before the thunder hit. So like he's sniffing it, and then all of a sudden the thunder hits, and he's like peeking up over my like knees towards our office.
Oh, cats.
I'll send you a video.
Okay.
Are you taking a video of our
I
cat?
already took the video.
Oh.
I took the video when the thunder was going on.
So you have a video of him standing
Well,
up.
on 2 legs, yeah. And then he lays down and starts bathing himself.
And Hana's just chilled. She's just vibing. It is 2 completely different highs, I swear. Either that or Hana has an insane tolerance for it that I don't know about.
She's like, you don't
Because
know
I don't
it.
speak cat.
She's like, you don't know it, but that's the secret. If you eat it, you don't get as high.
John is snorting now.
Alright, let me pull up this video, because I gotta see this.
Oh my god!
What?
He almost did a fucking front flip. Because his head was on the ground and his butt was going up.
He's so cute!
He's such a pothead!
He is so cute when he did that. If I weren't allergic to cats and my landlord told me no cats, I would get a cat. I don't know. I don't even know if I'd care about my allergies. I'd be like, I want a kitty cat, but my landlord said no cat. I barely got him to let me have my dogs.
The landlord issues is the reason we have John, surprisingly.
Oh.
So our friends who used to live closer to us.
Oh, they
moved
had-
up to
They couldn't move.
Dayton.
They moved to a place with an apartment, and they have 3 black cats,
And
one
they-
of which has white spots, and John.
Well, they had 3 black cats and John, and they were only allowed to have 2 cats. And they were like, we can totally lie, like, no, that's the same cat if the black cats come in the room.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no way we can get.
lie about him with the white cat.
Yeah. Because he doesn't.
So they asked if we wanted to take him,
No, they asked if we knew anybody who could take him.
because we weren't gonna.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, because you didn't know if I would want to. But we were just, like, we were literally about to move out of our townhouse into our actual house, our first house.
Mm.
And so I was like, why don't we just take him? Missy was getting older. Hana was just, it's just Hana. I was like, it's no big deal if we take another cat in. We're going to have a big enough house for all 3 of them, so.
Again.
And that's how we got him, and that's why his name's Jon Snow, because she named him.
Ah. I would so have a kitty. I'd have either a turtle shell kitty cat, or I would have. I used to have a turtle shell kitty cat. I'd get another turtle shell, or I'd get a black, or I would get a. I already promised to Trine if we ever get a cat, I have to get an orange kitty cat so he can name it Pumpkin Spice.
You don't want a Hana bear?
I already said I'm getting a black cat.
My little Hana half stash?
His sister actually has an orange cat, and it's a fluffy orange cat.
It's the only one of my sister's cats that I will allow to live.
And she only has 2 cats. And
I know what I said.
I'm actually surprised because the orange cat is a female cat, not a male cat, because I've noticed that orange cats are more likely to be male than they are female. But
You know that? To
She
say
named
that,
it Matt.
I've actually noticed that too. That is weird.
it's the same. It's similar to calicos too, because calicos are more girls than boys. It's very rare to have a boy. I just think that it's more rare to have a boy calico than it is to have
I thought boy
female
calicos didn't
orange
live
cat.
till they were 2 most often because they were like there was a genetic problem.
I don't know about that, but I know that like it's rare to have a male calico, and there are places that want to study why it's so rare and stuff. So if you found a male calico, you could sell it for like $10,000 to
My kitty, no.
for research.
Once I bond with an animal,
but-
no, you don't get it.
But she named her orange cat Mac because she's sticking with a food theme.
Mm-hmm.
So her other cat's Pepper, and her orange cat is Mac.
Gotcha. I need to go to the Nether. I don't want to go to the Nether.
Pepper is evil though, because she scratched the hell out of our daughter.
So Pepper must die.
That's the one that you said you didn't.
Yeah.
That's the one that will feel my unholy wrath.
Need to go grab a bunch of nylon or whatever the frick that stuff's called. Do we know if you can regrow the nether trees? I know you can if you have their seeds, but do the seeds drop from the leaves? Do we know?
I don't think so. I think they are of a limited quantity.
Gosh, dang.
I agree.
Well, then I don't know if I want to try and build these other 2 tree farms because I was gonna try and make because I want those 2 wood types, but. Tree farms.
I am low-key happy that I did this.
Did what?
Episode of the Weekend Grind.
Ah.
I was thinking that I was not going to be happy that I did the weekend grind, but I am.
It's always fun.
Because I am a little upset that I'm not playing with Jonas right now.
Uh-huh.
But that's all right.
Well, if you want to, I won't be upset if you need.
No, because I probably got about 30 minutes left before I'm going to force Holly to play something. Darn it all.
Citrine is officially back on his American Idol spree. Yes, because I'm making fun of the fact that you watch American Idol.
I think I learned to be a good singer by listening to people that suck and listening to people that are good.
That's beside the point.
No, that's exactly the point.
Some of those people make me want to go turn it off. I don't care to listen.
Yeah, they boost my confidence and make you suck.
Much like every child with even a modicum of singing ability, I thought about trying before I turned 19. I always thought, if I made it one level into American Idol, I think I'd be happy with that.
Citrine actually got super pissed at his sister and his mother because they took him. They went through the line, at least a little bit of it, but then they were like, "Oh, honey, some of these people here that are singing," so they made him turn around and walk away. And then they're like, "We'll sign you up for America's Got Talent instead." And America's Got Talent literally told the entire room of people that were going to sing that most likely they would not pass because America's Got Talents is for all talents, not just singers like American Idol.
Which is funny because more people auditioned to sing for America's Got Talent than anything else.
Because American Idol was first, wasn't it?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure they were all made by Simon Cowell,
So that he could scoop up all the young talent.
To be fair, not entirely. I know that One Direction signed under his record studio, but I don't think that the winner of X Factor that year signed under him. What?
You can go chase the gremlins.
Oh, yep, Hannah's out. She's down for the count.
Hannah's just staring at this.
Hannah's laying on her side, big eye, just staring.
You know what we never think about, man? We never think about other people.
Hi, kitty cat. Is that singing or yelling at the people?
You're yelling.
Jesus.
I mean, realistically, people only watch American Idol for two things. Either the people that can sing really well, or the reactions of people when Simon Cowell tells them that they're
I don't
stupid.
think he does America's Got Talent anymore.
He does not.
He starts the shows, and once they get going, he lets other judges take over.
I
think the only show that's popular, especially with singing and stuff like that, that wasn't started by Simon Cowell, I think, might be The Voice.
I think that Simon Cowell is the Gordon Ramsay of singers.
Yeah, but the thing is, when we were younger, a lot of us were like, oh yeah, Simon Cowell's an asshole. Now that I'm older, I'm like, no, Simon Cowell's just fucking honest.
Honesty hurts. Are these baby horses grown up yet?
Simon Cowell also doesn't show his ass.
It is your fault that I have now seen
I had
Gordon Ramsay's
no idea.
ass.
I would like to go on record saying I didn't know. My eyes bled that day as well.
What are you talking about?
Don't ever watch Hotel Hell. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
With Gordon Ramsay, because at least one of the episodes, I have now seen his ass.
Yep.
And that is one thing I never thought I would want to see, and I definitely didn't want to see it when I saw it.
I always joked with my wife that if, since we went on a stint of watching Kitchen Nightmares a lot, because it's just some nonsense content to put in the background. No offense, Gordon.
Well,
But,
it's also, like, we love, like, how he goes off, like, how he fixes things, and how he goes off on all the assholes in the show.
But,
That's Kitchen Nightmare, right? Or Kitchen Impossible?
that's Kitchen Nightmares. And I joked with her that
Doesn't he do
Um,
that in Kitchen Impossible or whatever? Restaurant?
there was like a
I don't know what Kitchen Impossible is.
like a 1 in 5 chance that this episode you will see Gordon Ramsay take his shirt off because he does,
He takes his shirt off to put his chef's coat on.
but he does it on camera, and I'm just like, Gordon, why? And then I was like, you know what? I have seen a couple episodes of Hotel Hell, and he yells at people for that too. So let's try that. Watches the first episode. Gordon friggin' ass.
Gordon gets in the shower and you see his ass.
And I'm just like, oh, fucking hell, man.
Oh.
First of all, why is a chef doing an entire show about hotels?
That makes no sense.
Second of all, why are you okay with this? Your children will grow up one day and see this shit.
Good questions that'll never get answered.
I'm just like, Gordon.
Was there a popular survey that was like, we want to see Gordon Ramsay's ass for some reason?
You know
There
what?
ain't
Him
not
being
much of
shirtless is just not enough. The people want ass.
Because he's not got much of one at all. It was basically flat.
Am I thinking of the wrong guy for Restaurant Impossible?
I don't know what Restaurant Impossible is.
Neither
He
do
had
I.
Hell's Kitchen because that's the name of his restaurant.
Hold on. I'm looking up
And then he had,
who did Restaurant Impossible because I love that show. It's basically the
And then
same
he had
premise where he
Kitchen
yells at,
Nightmares.
tries and goes and helps people fix their restaurants.
I mean, that sounds like a Gordon Ramsay show.
It is not.
Who is that?
It is Tim Mailser? How would you say that? It's got the A, but it's got the 2 dots above it.
That is.
John has gotten to the point where he's so high, he wants to fuck with Hana, and Hana is not in the mood for it.
Robert
There.
Irvine
This is Tim.
is the chef. Alright, so.
Okay, so I think they might have a new person on it now.
Ah.
Because the Kitchen Impossible I go to, like you can go to cast and it will show the Robert guy, but the overview, the current guy's name is Tim. So unless they have it in like different countries with different guys,
The one I know for sure, like the one I grew up watching, was Robert, so.
Can you hear this still?
I do.
That's Hana.
Jeez.
John wasn't even doing anything. He was just sitting there staring at her.
You gotta understand, Snow. She does not like John at
I
all.
kind of figured
It's
that.
hilarious because earlier she growled at him and then started licking at him. I'm like, the fuck are you doing?
She will socialize, but she hates him.
He got closer.
She's like, I only tolerate your presence because of the humans.
Basically.
Because I can't escape you because we're all trapped in this nice little square. To be fair, she did escape him for a little while when we first moved in the walls.
Yep, that time she crawled into the wall.
Dude, what?
Because we didn't realize there's
The people who built our house are idiots.
well, there's a room that's not finished, and it's where like the water heater stuff is.
Uh-huh.
And it's where we put the cat litter boxes. And we didn't realize one of the unfinished walls actually has like a gap in it where it goes behind the walls.
There's a space between two sections of walls,
Oh.
is what she's trying to say.
Okay.
And Hana discovered it.
And crawled back along it all the way to a different side of the house.
Like we couldn't. Well, she was still in the office area, but like we couldn't
So
reach her.
I had to punch the wall.
Why not?
Yeah, I was banging the side of the wall to scare her out. That's what I was doing.
But like we basically eventually just like got soft food out or something that she also came out to.
And I put cardboard up, and it's still there right now.
Yeah, we have
All the way up to the ceiling, so there is no place for her to get in.
we have cardboard boxes in there.
Yeah, I would be terrified. My cat would try to get in there.
It's not so much that I was terrified she was getting in there. I didn't care that she was getting in there. I just think that she would stay in there until she starved.
That and she was kind of bigger back then because it was before she lost all that weight because of.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I was scared she'd get stuck in it
Ah.
because it was before she was having problems with her kidneys, so she was eating a lot. So she got fat.
Hana, are you licking the lid to the catnip right now?
Probably.
I want to just take this away.
Why don't you go put it back in its hiding spot?
He says no more for you, kitty cat.
Deja vu.
I just turn around and I see her licking at something, and I remember I put the catnip over there. Like, oh shit.
I don't know why I just had deja vu, but I don't like that I just had deja vu.
Where did Hana go?
She went that way and then back. Jumped off the couch past John.
Hana's gone into place to just find the future.
First of all, she mainly ran away just to get away from John.
Well, that too.
Second of all, she is the walrus. Okay,
The walrus?
I don't know how to say the word properly. I'm not good.
Walrus.
Sure.
Wall?
Seal.
Russ.
Window seal. I love torturing my husband.
You're saying it wrong.
You don't
saying
need
it
cheap
wrong.
viewers. Stop coming to my stream.
You're saying it wrong. How dare you?
Hey, at least I don't say warsh.
You're saying it wrong.
I know I say things wrong. I can't talk.
She doesn't say window sill. Snow, she says window seal.
Okay.
I'm not saying there's no such thing as a window seal. I am saying that the window sill is different than whatever a window seal is. So when you say window seal and you're referring to the window sill, I'm going to say you're wrong.
Bradley.
And I'm not
You
going
gotta
to
remember.
judge her because I can't say things if I don't actually pay attention to my words. Because if I get talking
I
too
will judge
fast-
her harshly.
If I get talking too
I
fast,
really
don't
should.
pay attention to the fact that I am not saying motorcycle right. I'm
Yes.
saying motorcycle.
Motorcycle?
Because I
It's
talk
a
too fast.
motorcycle that's been turned into an icicle.
Motorcicleta.
Yeah. My brother.
And yes, I will empty out this lava lake.
Also, baby,
Yes, love.
you gotta remember, I may not speak it like it, but I am still a country bumpkin.
I thought you
I
were about to say
also-
you're still a country girl at heart.
I also used to say code.
You
instead of
serious?
cold.
You want to start this right now? Because I'm going to finish it. Bring it on. Bring it on, the lot of you. You want to go? You want to go? Let's freaking go.
It wasn't until someone pointed out that I was saying cold wrong. Because I would say I'm code.
How about it, child? How about it? You want to fight? You want to go? You want to go, child? All right. You get to live.
Alright, time to make the day.
I will allow you to draw breath for a day longer.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention to chat at all, so my bad.
Don't be sorry.
No, I got it. It's fine. I saw it and I noticed it was supposed to be like, so I was like, a new viewer, and I looked at it and I was like, that is not a new viewer, that is a dickwad trying to spam us.
A wad of dick?
That is what she said.
A whole wad. Although, I will say, I find it funny. She said, stop coming into my streams.
That's because a lot of your streams have mean them sometimes.
And there was just that little part of me that was like, want to run that one by me again?
You share the streams.
Communist Bugs Bunny. Our streams, comrade.
I literally called our daughter your daughter earlier. And you didn't even notice. Because it's when we were at Barnes Noble Snow, right?
Barnes.
We'll hurt you. And we were in the kids section.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, don't bring me into the kids section. Because either I'll find a really cute book that would be a cute little bedtime story to read to the kids, or I'll find something that reminds me of your fucking daughter.
Barnes.
Because I found 2 Minecraft books.
Barnes.
What was the other one?
Barnes.
Sonic. 2 Sonic books.
Barnes. Toad.
That hurt you.
That's all right, dear.
Snow, I'm gonna hurt him.
Little did you know I could speak your own language.
Uh-huh.
That's right, I can put on a voice just like yours.
Thank you. I have to be around like someone like Destiny for like at least an hour to even get my accent back.
And yet I can just turn it on and off.
That's not my accent. That is not my southern drawl. My accent does not sound like that.
Would you rather if I said, well, I never?
All right.
Can you say, well, I never? Never ever?
You used to get Dottie to say that all the fucking time.
We did used to get her to say that. Why did we stop getting her to say that?
Because she would get mad at us when we would try to say it. No, you can't say that. What was that, Snow?
I think I'm going to stop making tree farms because as much as I want to do the mangrove one, I feel like that is going to make me scream bloody murder. And
Okay. I have to fly to the frickin' home base and see what you've done.
and I'm not doing the 2 nether trees because I don't know if they grow themselves, and I am not going through that hell.
I have to see what she's done, BB. Shoo.
Do you think Jonas is going to get that GamerSupps water bottle?
The muscular woman?
Yeah.
If he doesn't, I will be surprised.
Oh. Especially since he said it had good lighting. Oh, gotta rearrange myself. Ugh. Oh! That startled me.
Did it startle you?
As I was rolling my body again, because hip hurt, my eyes went that way and I saw just Hannah sitting at the top of the stairs staring.
She says, "What are you people doing?" I am Creepy Kitty.
I have been able to see things above and beyond your mortal comprehension. I have gained arcane knowledge. I might be willing to share it with you. If your feeble human minds can comprehend it. Listen now to what I have to say.
Hannah, you okay?
So I'll just leave those in there for now. Worst comes to worst, I had too much.
I forgot the hand card.
What's funny is the noise you were making was similar to the noise I was making earlier, and the song I had stuck in my head is from the movie Matilda.
Now it's in my head.
Yeah, that song.
It's in my
That's on
head.
Matilda.
It's in my head. It is Matilda.
It's her little montage.
When
song.
she's basically home alone taking care of herself.
Yeah.
Just clearing all the optional low rank quests. Ow. Stairs.
Oh, that's right. I need to check.
Oh my glob, Snow.
Hi.
Your glob.
And she's using smart shoots.
Uh-huh. I needed your andesite for that, so that's why I went and bought andesite.
You could always just buy andesite to have andesite, you know.
I could, but if I don't need it, I don't need it. But I needed it, so I bought it.
Sorry, I felt that shit.
Are you seeing this shit, Gunpachiro?
It's basically Poker's thing, like 8 different times, just with different trees in each section. Now I don't have to run to Poker's every time I need wood.
Yet now it's just a matter of what wood do I want?
Well, except for I can't have the mangrove or the nether woods, but hey.
Now she's just like, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could Chuck Norris?
And all I have to do is turn them on. I don't have to do anything else. It's great.
What the? They're our friends.
Nice up. Hi, friends.
Those are the extra ones that I already had the colors of.
Hold on. Let's check her progress. It is a facade!
What's a facade?
Probably. I haven't been able to be on since then. I was on the Monday before I gave birth.
It was a facade. A fake! A fraud, even! Can he thread the needle? Can he? Nope! Can't thread the needle!
Hehe.
No, I'm gonna beat him up.
Hold on. I'm gonna fly out. Wait till I get to my peak. And then I'm going to thread the donut.
Okay, so light blue is getting full. The cyan is over full. I'm not refilling shears on that. The blue is full. I'm not refilling shears on that.
No, no, no. Too far.
The brown is basically full. I'm not refilling shears there.
No!
Purple is would be full if it was just one. Magenta's over full, not refilling it. Pink is full.
Can we thread the donut? Need to go lower. Woo! Yes! I threaded the donut! Ha ha!
Nice. Orange is full. Red is almost
I need...
Okay, so the lime green needs to catch up.
Wait, what did we decide?
What?
You said what?
Did we say it's going to start here and go this way, or is it going to start here and go that way?
That way.
This way? Start here and go this way? Or start right here?
Oh, for your basement?
Yeah.
I know I said it would make more sense to have it in the back of the store, but that was me.
Well, yeah, it's going to be in the back of the store.
He was trying to figure out what direction.
I was talking to her about... Doop. So, step, step.
Oh, you are adorable. I love your little coat. You have a little star on your head. You're so cute. I'm not going to kill you. You're so cute. I like it.
Yes, officer. I'd like to report a concerning condition, please. I have fear. It was her, Your Honor. She's the murderer.
So I found it's not just a horse mod, it's an animal mod. And I absolutely
Animal.
love it. And I will try my darndest to convince you guys to let me have it on the next server.
Oh.
It overhauls all the animals, makes them look realistic, and it makes the horses freaking amazing. And I don't have to do all this freaking breeding to get a perfect horse.
Define makes the horses amazing.
Depending on what kind of horse you want, if you want it to be a stock horse so you can put a chest on it so it'll carry a bunch of stuff for you, or if you want it to be max speed or max health, depends on the breed that you find or get. And it's a lot easier than this.
But this is more realistic. Plus, this is the one that my buddy Snowflake was like, "Hey, we have to have this one."
Yes, and guess what? I still love it, and I found a better one.
Look at this place. This was all undeveloped.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to hook my Fitbit up to my...
No, this is one of the things I like to do. I like to fly around and just look at everything and say, work was done here.
The map is definitely a nice touch so you can see that too, without needing to fly.
Well, the map is static. If we do anything else, I have to take the map down, fly around, and then put it back up.
I think the donut's not on the map, but I don't know if the donut would show up. But it's okay.
Let's find out, shall we?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
It'll be the last thing I do.
We do him so
Look,
well.
there is no do not. Shame.
I am getting freaking annoyed with these stupid copper doors. They're not turning the green color.
Oxidizing?
Uh-huh.
Did somebody wax them?
Not that I know of.
Deja vu!
It does not say they are oxidized.
I've just been in this place before. Well, maybe, Snow, this thought just occurred to me. Maybe you have to use oxidized copper blocks.
I'm going to go look.
Like, maybe the doors don't oxidize.
I'm going to go look, because I have oxidized copper. Because Lord knows if that's the problem, I am replacing those doors.
I've just been in this place before, higher on the street. And I know it's my time to go.
Guess what?
What?
It's linked.
Oh yeah,
This is the right time again.
Slinked?
I linked my Fitbit. to
You
my
linked
new
a
phone.
slinky?
I linked my Fitbit to my new phone.
You did what with a slinky?
she's gonna hit you.
My Fitbit's been the wrong time for like 3 days now.
Oh.
Oh, wait, hold on. I have to redo this too.
Yeah, I just thought about that. Because all my tree farms are gone and added with... Angel will like it when she needs to build stuff.
Yes.
Okay, waxed, oxidized copper. Okay. Can you turn into door, please?
BB, who's calling?
Who's calling?
You do not hear the dial tone?
No.
It didn't work.
Why? What are you talking about?
Hold on, let me look at doors.
Are you joking? I feel like you're joking. I do love how my Fitbit is like, because you can use it to track your periods and stuff, and it's being like, oh, this is totally when you should have your period. And I'm like, about that. Haven't had one of those in quite a few months. Don't know if you've noticed.
I had a nugget. I can't have period for a while.
For at least a month, because healing.
Hey,
Hey,
Snow.
what?
I do not think there is an oxidized copper door.
I didn't think there was either.
Wait, I thought there was, because I had one in the last skate server.
I'm looking at it, and the only thing that exists is a copper door.
But I had one in the last.
While the oxidized copper parts are all different named.
What's that one?
Which one?
Glass.
This?
Yeah.
That's copper door.
I'm gonna go grab a horse.
You just
and
take any door and put a copper casing on it, and you get a copper door.
That's a copper door with window.
Yeah, it's like a train door.
Gosh darn it.
Gosh dang nabbit!
I'll replace it with a different wood type.
Warped wood would probably be the closest thing that you're looking for.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the nether. I'm not chopping down.
Yeah, I guess if I have to.
I've been waiting for forever for that stupid thing to change.
I've been waiting.
Hey, time to go down this hole that like no one ever goes down anymore.
Wait, what hole? 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 Hole?
Nether.
There's a hole?
The nether hole?
There's another hole?
Yeah, into the actual nether.
Into the nether. The
Not,
nether?
not your guys' top shelf.
You say that with such venom.
I remember when we got to enjoy looking at the nether while we were trying to get to our fucking houses.
Look, if you miss it, here, right there, there's this nice thingy.
Nice hole.
There's a hole. Look at the hole. Isn't the hole pretty? Actually, I don't know which hole she went down.
I went down the one that's closest to my portal.
The used to be hole?
Yeah. Because that's the only.
The hole we used in the before time?
Yes, because that's the only.
From the long ago?
That's the only warped forest that I know of.
You know, there's a like literally my portal lets out in a warped forest, right?
Nope.
Oh, you're talking about your portal that's over by your.
Yes.
Because you have two portals over there.
I don't know where Snow went.
I'm going right underneath Poker's portal.
So then it's not the hole that we used to use in the long ago.
It is. But I went towards Poker's house like we used to in the old days to get to Poker's house.
You confuse me.
It's because you haven't visited it in forever. You just look.
I'm sorry. Am I supposed to visit these people? Do you really want me to visit freaking Poker and feel insignificant?
Why would you feel insignificant?
Because he's so much better than me.
Everyone has their talents. You figured out how to work the conveyor belts and all that stuff.
I bet his is better. I seem to be good at breaking ground on the Create mod, or at least I was. But then all of you guys took the ground I broke and you made it better. And I'm just like, well,
We watched you
shit.
and we're like, oh hey, he's doing it. This looks fun. And he's doing good job, which means we can do good job. Or at least attempt to.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at how short that is.
I know, your wife had it all pulled up.
Oh, I was was not watching where I was going.
Hey everybody, Snow almost died.
And Lobelt lost everything? Yeah.
But you know what you would have had, Snow? At least you would have had the horses.
Yeah. Sure. The horses would not have helped my pain of needing to grind out all my... Actually, it's not too terrible now since I have the people, but still.
Would you have had to get new elytra?
I don't have to get a
No.
I can't fly.
Then hush.
Hey, I don't put myself through that pain. Because I know I can't fly, and I would lose it.
Well, on that sassified note, that's actually where I am going to call it. Because I have reached a bottleneck of sorts. My lava is not producing as once it did.
Don't you have to stay in the area for it to work?
Probably. But still. So, for now, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like the video, have something to say, or want to see more of our stuff. To see our most up-to-date stuff, please follow us on Twitch. We also have Twitter, which, hey, we actually updated this time, and by we, I mean me. So, I'm pretty proud of that.
That's because I was upstairs making him dinner.
Details. But again, thank you all so much for watching. I will see all of you at the next waypoint, and please have a good night. Also, I did read that.